But yeah, let's get through this. Help, not handicapped. I'm beyond weirded out. My stepsister, who I met when I was 20 and she was 19, she's been in a wheelchair her whole life. Claimed that during birth there was a severe complication that landed her in a wheelchair. Whatever, I didn't care. We became best friends in high school and introduced our parents, who later got married. Wild. I have an older boyfriend who dropped off some leftover vodka after a college party. Me and my stepsister hung out, drunk, ordered 2 whole Domino's pizzas. Wow, we're so cool. I mean, okay, make fun of drunk underage kids. Whoa, I don't condone that. Cast Me Outside says, wait until you're adult to fuck up your life. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know my opinions on this. But whoa, we're so drunk. We ordered 2 pizzas. Come on, add a couple of zeros to the end of that pizza. To the end of that number. And add some zeros to the end of that pizza too, whatever that means. Do it. You fucking do it. Okay, so they ordered 2 whole Domino's pizzas? Like, would you ever order a half of a Domino's pizza? Okay, I'm getting a little nitpicky here. We ordered Domino's pizzas, watching YouTube and Netflix, and we were dying laughing. I'm paraphrasing this. I joked I was gonna piss my pants, and she agreed and joked to get me new underwear. Cue her standing up from her wheelchair, striding to my closet, and throwing a handful of my underwear and PJ bottoms at me. She was severely disabled. If I pulled her up in her chair up staircases, fought for her rights at Disneyland, she didn't even tumble or stutter. She sat back down in her chair and smoked. You're too drunk to remember that. I was, but I woke up with small fitting PJs that she had picked out. I was so confused. I can't confront her, but she was declared legally handicapped, and I watched her walk. 100% she has been guarding me from our parents. She knows I know. Help. What? That's wild. So you married yourself into this crazy bitch. You introduced your parents to her. That's nuts. I don't know. She obviously wants to get found. There's an edit here. I'm gonna riff for a little bit, and we'll see what the edit is. The edit looks like it's not as bad as some of the last ones. An edit is when they post this for advice, and then they go back later once they can add more context, or if the comments chew them out. So, I mean, damn. Bitch, you can walk. This reminds me of the scene, I think, in Arrested Development, or it's like definitely Jason Bateman, if I remember right, where he finds out that the lawyer isn't blind, and then at the court case he throws a book at her, thinking that she'd catch it, but I don't know, she just gets hit in the face. So you gotta push her. You gotta push her down. You gotta take her out, and you gotta push her down and take that wheelchair and have her walk back, and maybe place some cameras. This is like going to be a high-tech thing. Hire a private investigator, a PI, as they're called, a gumshoe, an internet sleuth. Okay. This has been my go-to advice. Catfish her. And then ask her to go on a date, like, to fucking skee ball. You can't skee ball sitting down. It's impossible. And then get the guy to take pictures of her playing skee ball standing up. Oh, I guess that's like a couple layers deeper than a catfish. I don't know. This is wild. So she just thought you were so drunk. Get her drunk again. I don't know. What do you want to do? Do you just want to be like agreed with that this is wild because it's wild? I don't know what type of person does this. Even though there was a kid who was in a wheelchair in my high school, and then I was talking to someone and they mentioned him, and they mentioned that he could walk if he wanted to. Like, he wasn't so severely disabled that like walking was in the cards for him. but he just didn't want to. So, it becomes a part of your identity. But I think it would have taken work. It would have taken physical therapy and a little bit of willpower. But this girl's just like, oh, you want some fucking underwear? Okay, obviously, underwear is what gets this person to get up out of their thing. Take her to Victoria's Secrets. Take her to one of those and say, oh, hey, can you grab that underwear for me? And then watch her get up and get them. Because she can't resist. Underwear's like the breadcrumbs or whatever, the trail of candy, whatever got Hansel and Gretel. And then once she's up, I don't know, push her into an oven. Okay, so this bitch is crazy. All right, edit. The next morning, 100% she walked. Not a drunk thing. I was dressed in PJs I'd never wear when I woke up. I'm a freak. Okay, I don't know what that means. So she was dressed in pajamas that she only put on because she was drunk. Okay. Domino's cheese pizza, and I tear the pizza off. My favorite. She likes pepperoni and sausage. I got us slices from downstairs. This morning her pizza is gone. I didn't get it for her. Even if she's faking this disability, I love her. Awful, but I love her. 100% she walked. And that comment, I want to call my dad and tell him to come home from their cruise. All right, so there's more evidence that she's walking because she walked and got the pizza. Oh, and the parents are on the cruise? You didn't, did I miss that? You fought for her rights at Disneyland. You pushed her up the steps. I think, how long have you known her? You met her in high school. Now you're 20. So we can just assume 4 years tops. Maybe 6 years, 6 years tops. I say you be in a wheelchair for 6 years and make her fight for your right at Disneyland. You go places in her wheelchair and you pretend to be disabled and you get the wheelchair treatment. I think that's the only way we can make this right. I think that's the only thing we got. Other than that, be like, you can call her bluff, not call her bluff, but you can be like, hey, if you're sick of living a lie, I got this baseball bat. I used to play softball. I'll get you drunk and I'll go to town on your knees. At least you won't be living a lie that way. How's that sound, sis? Step sis. Teeny. Okay, you still love her, but she 100% walked? I don't know. What do you expect? I feel like whoever is the biological parent of this girl knows. Maybe the step parent doesn't know. It's not the end of the world. Unless you think you're like in some type of real danger where like this secret is so important to her that she's going to lose her shit, knowing that you could spill the beans. I don't think you have to ruin their cruise. Just post about it on the internet and then get a video of it. That's what you got to do. You got to get a video of it. And I don't know. And then what? You get a video of it, you expose her, you just have it playing on all the smart TVs in your house. And then what? She's like, you got me. I'm actually an Olympic soccer player. I'm actually a marathon runner. Not only can I walk, I can moonwalk. I can crab walk. I can do the Macarena. I can crip walk too. Boom. Dude, she starts crip walking and then she brings the gang members to fucking finish you. No. No. It would be the stupidest way to die. You found out someone was faking a disability. You're best friends. You love each other. I don't know. I really want to see what this person looks like. We ordered 2 whole pizzas. We were so drunk we watched Netflix and laughed, and I put on pajamas I wouldn't normally wear. That would skeeve me out. I'd put a little arm's length 40-foot pole in between me and her. Whatever. Go to a different college. avoid that person, because if you're gonna lie about something so like fundamental, well, I don't know. I mean, you're crazy. You're a crazy person, and I don't want to be around a crazy person because it's making me crazy. You're crazy. See, me realizing how crazy you are makes me crazy, and that's kind of how schizophrenia started. It's contagious. I want to say I heard somewhere that schizophrenia was contagious. You know, people just lose their minds. If people lose their minds around you, you start losing your mind too. Okay, well, cool. Not handicapped. Cool. I'm never gonna look at a wheelchaired person the same again. I'm gonna be like, how about you if I got you drunk and some sausage pepperoni pizza in you and asked for some pajamas? I bet you'd fucking crip walk right out of that wheelchair. Pretend to be drunk. Recreate this night. You got a couple nights. They're still on the cruise. You got a couple nights. Recreate it. Don't get so drunk. Fake being drunk. See if she does the same thing again. The mask is slipping. Wyatt, you're too drunk to remember that. And then she fucking gaslights you. And then she goes downstairs and she walks and she gets herself some pizza. So there's two things she'll walk for: women's underwear and Domino's pizza. Do you think she just likes being served, waited on? It was like, okay, and she said it was from birth. It just is wild. So she was in a wheelchair from birth, but yet you just get to a point where you walk, or I mean, I guess she has alone time. She could be fucking walking around the room. Or she just like has the most jacked legs. She's like fucking got a little dump, got a little fucking squat ass. She's been doing squats. Damn, I'm never gonna trust anyone in a wheelchair again. So I guess it's not that crazy that in 20 years maybe she taught herself how to walk.